So here we are again. This is Edelweiss Snowflake. Now level 6. I went ahead and went to all the starting zones and collected sky shards, which gave me an additional 6 skill points to use. It's just one of the things I like to do in the beginning. It gives me more skill points to use, especially for developing character. When you first start, you have 0, build your way up. So last time we spoke with the arch cannon. He told us we had to go pick up. Let's see, where is? I guess this is it. He wants a blessing stone to perform ritual divination. So I need to go over to the ziggurat, which is still under construction in Vivek City. So that's where we're gonna go. As you can see, I also changed her outfit. Fan of the armors, especially on the low level characters. There's a lot of mixing and matching of armors for some of the sets because not everything is craftable, and you get different looks, and this way it's a nice cohesive look. As you can see, I'm kind of sticking with the Disney color scheme. Yellow, blue, red, little Snow White type of look. Alright, so let's head over to the ziggurat. That is, but I guess we'll find out. It's just on the outside. Really nice city. It looks pretty small. You go inside these buildings and there's shops and there's a hotel, a lot of different crafting stations and other things that you can do. You've completed certain achievements. There's special furniture and stuff that you can purchase. So let's get in here, find the entrance. Pretty cool that they're doing all this construction here. Oh, here's the person I need to talk to. Here's Shiralos. Us?
This project has been nothing but one disaster after another. How am I expected to get this ziggurat built on time when things constantly go wrong? Don't mind me. I'm just having one of those days.
Hard. That's tough. Alright, let's see. Archcanon Tarvis sent me. I need to borrow your blessing stone.
Our blessing stone? Do you know what happens if we give up our blessing stone? Well, neither do I, but I'm sure it won't put us back on schedule or end our string of disasters. I'm not one to disagree with the Archcanon, but that's a terrible idea.
Lord Vivek needs the blessing stone to perform a ritual.
Lord Vivek? Why didn't you say so? But I'll need your help before I can turn over the blessing stone. The passage that leads to the consecration chamber collapsed, trapping some of my workers. If you can clear the way, you can borrow the stone.
No problem. I'll clear the passage and free your workers on my way to retrieve the stone.
I appreciate the help. Just remember that you're only borrowing the stone. It needs to be back in the consecration chamber before the next shift, or we'll never get this ziggurat constructed in time.
That. Goodbye. Here. Huh. Just clear some debris. Go.
I thought I was gonna die under there.
Guy saved.
Thanks for saving me.
Lady saved. Yes, we can. Another person was beam on him. Let's clear this out. Okay, there's that guy. He's free.
Tell the overseer what you did for me.
Few people didn't make it. Looks like they're dead on the ground. Guy's injured. Person's dead. That Argonian took a beam to the face. There it is. Right by it. Gotta climb, alright.
I'm rather busy right now. Somebody please help me.
Blessing stone. That up. Harvest. I thought I was gonna have to fight some enemies. Back to Arch Cannon. Probably give us some more attitude. It's not too far, just by reading cards. All the way up the stairs again. Thought I was going to his office. Let's run up there then.
Praise Vivek.
Yes, praise Vivek. Okay, where?
The Outlander returns. I understand there was trouble at the construction site, but you were able to save a few of the workers. Lord Vivek always draws the straightest arrow from the quiver. Praise the tribunal. Did you bring the blessing stone?
I have the blessing stone.
Stand over there. In Canon Level's absence, you will form the third corner of our ritual triangle. When you're ready, place the blessing stone, and we'll begin the ritual.
Bye. Here.
Hear the words of the warrior poet, and reveal the source of Lord Vivek's distress. An Ashlander? A clockwork mage? A Daedric cultist?
Uh-oh. I don't think they're getting their blessing stone back.
Something interfered with the ritual, my lord. But we may have learned something. Excuse me while I compare the results to our previous research.
Okay, well, he's walking away. Lord Vivek. Got to say.
Between the cryptic warnings of the ancestor spirit and the unexpected result of the divination ritual, I fear there may be more astir than I imagined. We solved the greatest mysteries by accident, I suspect. I should write that down.
So brilliant. Something went wrong during the ritual. Did you learn what you had hoped?
We learn from every action we take. Failure or success, each result teaches us something, at least in the larger sense. To be more specific, no, not as much as I hoped.
But there were images in the ritual.
Images that suggest avenues to investigate, riddles to solve. Let me tell you a secret, Outlander. It concerns a living god and energy that fades like daylight as dusk spreads across the land.
I don't understand, Lord Vivek.
Listen well, and speak not a word. My divine energy, it drains away. Whether from illness or foul malady, I know not. You must travel the land and seek answers on my behalf. But first, gratitude before service, as I have written. So thank you.
Looks like he's giving me Canon's Staff of the Tribunal. And 107 gold.
The ritual
That quest.
confirms my worst fears. Divine energy flows out of me for no reason that I can discern. I felt the power in
Like I leveled up as well.
stone get wrenched away as soon as you added it to the ritual. I couldn't stop it.
Hopefully y'all heard all of that. There's a lot of leveling up going on. You're losing your divine energy? How is that possible?
To quote my own words as the warrior poet, no lock exists that the determined thief cannot open. Follow the trail of my missing energy, and try to discover the identity of the enemy Levol's ancestor warned us about.
You think an enemy is responsible for your energy loss?
Something drains my energy. Find Archcanon Tarvis in his office, and ask if he gleaned anything useful from the ritual. If not, I know his earlier research indicated new avenues to investigate. Go where he tells you, and learn what you can.
Alright, I'll talk to Archcanon Tarvis.
My divine energy diminishes with every passing moment. But the ritual confirmed my affliction is not natural.
Divine
I
Inquiry.
regret that I could not reveal the full nature of these dire circumstances until your trustworthiness had been demonstrated.
I'm not sure Archcanon Tarvis shares your assessment of me.
Yes. Well, Archcanon Tarvis has always been cautious about ideas and ideologies that didn't originate within the Tribunal. And recently, that prudence has grown 1,000-fold. He's a faithful servant, however, despite his narrow-mindedness.
Why do you suspect the affliction isn't natural? What does the rest of the tribunal think about this? I think we already asked this, but what do you mean that your divine energy has diminished?
I've always used my power freely and without detriment. I create the blessing stones, hold the moonlit above the city, and perform 100 miracles a day to benefit my people. I begin to feel the toll this liberal application of divinity costs me.
Do you think you're in danger?
I care little for my own safety, but my people are another matter. Without my power to stop it, the moonlit will crash into the city and kill hundreds, perhaps thousands of innocents. And that would be just the start of Vardenfell's woes.
So you suspect the affliction isn't natural?
At first, I barely noticed the loss of energy. But as I continue to grow weaker, the more it feels like an attack against my person. Besides, the Ancestor Spirit confirmed that an ancient enemy was to blame. We just need to determine who before...
Let
us not dwell on disasters to come when we have problems enough to deal with in the here and now. Consult with Archcanon Tarvis and discover the source of this attack. Then we can put an end to it and not worry about what might have been.
What does the rest of the tribunal think about all this?
They always always chide me about my flagrant displays of divinity. But so far, I am the only one of the living gods whose power is fading. Almalexia hoards her energy and has barricaded her temple against attack. As for Sotha Seal,
About Soak the Seal.
my brother travels. We have not heard from him for quite some time, but I sense that he remains safe and in possession of his full power. Funny. We always wanted to discover the limits of our divinity. Perhaps I will solve that mystery for him.
Bye. Leveled up. Just level up really quick. More points into stamina. I did join the Fighters Guild and the Undaunted. Will. So for the Mages Guild, you have Persuasive Will, and for the Fighters Guild, you have Intimidating Presence. At times you have the option, it'll either give you an option to intimidate, or it'll give you an option to persuade. And if you have these passives, you can go ahead and do that, and sometimes people will volunteer information a little quicker. I'm heading over to Archcannon's office and talk to him. But yeah, so those are really nice passives. It makes some of the quests go a little bit quicker instead of having to go through a lot of steps. You just persuade or intimidate, and they give you the information you require. So let's talk to Archcannon.
I performed that ritual countless times, and it never exploded in my face before. If I discover that you sabotaged the divination... No. I shouldn't take my failure out on you. It's not your fault that things are difficult.
By difficult, you mean Lord Vivek's loss of power?
How do you know about... Lord Vivek told you? Of course he did. It's his prerogative, I suppose. You must swear to keep this secret, though. There would be panic in the streets if the people believed one of the tribunal was incapacitated.
Lord Vivek said you might need help investigating the source of the problem.
It's true. I'm much better at scholarly pursuits than field work, and the ritual wasn't a total failure. It confirmed 3 locations from my earlier studies: Bolmora, Aldrin, and Berelzar's tower. I need you to investigate each of these sites.
Tell me more about these locations before I head out.
I researched what I could using the resources available here in Vivek City. To learn more, I need an agent to personally assess each location. Lord Vivek thinks you're the best one for that job. I hope he's right.
Well, can you tell me anything about Berelzar's tower?
I believe the mage seen in the ritual is Berelzar, who works out of an ancient Velothi tower. His experiments radiate energy similar to Vivek's affliction, but they're not a perfect match. Find out what he knows about the transfer of divine energy.
Can you tell me about Balmora?
House Redoran controls the town and nearby mines. House Halalu also has interests in the region. Rumors of a cult in the area concern me the most. I believe we saw a cultist during the ritual. Make discreet inquiries and see what you can learn.
What kind of cult are we talking about?
I have no idea. That's why we're sending you. I suggest you start at the inn. Secrets get spilled along with the drinks in such places. The miners may know something as well. I've heard that House Redoran has issued some kind of proclamation.
What do you know about Aldrun?
Savage Ashlanders, like the one seen in the vision, use the area as a tribal meeting ground. These nomadic heretics deny the divinity of the tribunal and have no love for Vivek. But how they could be involved eludes me. See what you can uncover.
Is there anything else I should know?
I traced tendrils of Vivek's energy to these locations, and the ritual confirmed the connection before it went awry. Just don't discuss Lord Vivek's condition with anyone. We don't want to start a panic. If anything changes here, I'll contact you.
Bye. Closest. Balmora here. There's a tower over here. To the east. Travel east, I'll go to Zars Tower. I'll go a little northwest. I will reach Balmora. This is see it anywhere. Oh, there it is. It's just north of Balmora. You know what? I think travel east. Tower first. Map markers. Know which way to go. Start travel. Get there quickly. I will. This little mount. Stay away from Elliot. Fight. This way. Ooh. A lot of stuff that can kill you here at Ardenfell. Or at least make you have a very bad day.
Just one frustration after another.
This kitty cat hates getting wet. So I guess she's gonna swim. Rock formation. Some beetles back on our. Everest. Did. This way. Mostly avoiding. fight every critter that gets in the way. Didn't chase. I like it. Sky Shard. That I will stop for. 2 out of 3. One more and I get another skill point. Crafting materials. Trespassing. Yeah, looks like it's trespassing. Can't attack him, but he can attack. Get it. Wish you would warn me somehow. Sneak through. Fight these guys. This thing. Well, that's unfortunate. Fine on me and everything. Matter because I wasn't. Script jelly. Yep, there it is. Barrelzar's Tower. Let's go ahead and walk in because it looks like it's open. See what this guy's up to. A little bit of a loading screen. Got some mail. Stuff in my trader. Some traders stuff doesn't sell. Lot of
Such displeasure and disappointment. Nothing works, even though every calculation is precise. Now an interruption. How infuriating. Wait. Sometimes the great gear turns from frustration to opportunity.
Do you know anything about divine energy?
Divine energy. I'll have you know I participated in Lord Sother Seal's 9 analyses of the exalted enigmas. But we have more important matters. I'm about to determine the correlation between color and time, and I could use another set of hands.
I help, will you answer my questions?
A reciprocal exchange. Interesting, yes. I can see the benefits of such an arrangement. Very well. Just activate the crystals in the proper sequence while I modulate the energy flow. Less chance of an explosion that way.
Alright. I'll see if I can determine the proper sequence. Let's see. Start with red.
A good start. Keep going.
Let's do green.
No,
Nope,
no.
I guess that's not it.
Mechanism and try again.
Okay, where's the reset? There's the reset. Okay. So, apparently,
A good start.
he said red is good. Got purple, yellow, and blue. Let's try yellow. Oh, like yellow worked. Alright. Let's try purple. Because I believe yellow and red make... No? Oh, we'll see. Yellow and red make orange, so... Yep, I guess that didn't work. Well, we got red and yellow so far. Go ahead and reset it again. Okay. So, red,
Good start. Keep going.
yellow.
Correct. So far,
Let's
so
do blue?
activated with
Nope,
the
that
proper sequence.
doesn't work. Okay, so I guess it's gonna have to be... So, we'll set this sucker. Red,
A good start. Keep going.
yellow,
Correct. So far, so good. Like clockwork.
oh, that works pretty good. Let's try violet, or which I thought was purple. Nope, I guess that's not it. Okay. Red, yellow, green. Oh, that's right, I forgot.
A good start. Keep going.
Red,
Correct.
yellow,
So far, so good. Like clockwork. You
green, blue,
very close. One more.
and purple. Violet.
I love it when they
Yay, we solved it. Now what do we do? See what he has to say.
Perfect. Such are the benefits of an extra set of appendages. The energy flows freely and without disruption, allowing the rods and the pistons to align in a most pleasing manner. Thank you. Now, why do you want divine energy?
Well, I was sent to ask you about the transfer of divine energy.
Sent? How intriguing. I was just thinking about my former master, Sotha Seal, and the experiments we conducted. He desperately sought to understand the power he and his companions attained, especially whether or not that power was temporary.
Did Sothasil reach a conclusion?
Not while I assisted him. He had a tool that he used to drain away minute bits of his own divine energy to store and study. He could extract it and return it as he saw fit. Not sure what became of the tool, but here are my notes from those days.
These notes should be helpful. Can I ask you a few more questions?
More questions? Well, Lord Sotha Seal attributed curiosity to intellectual superiority. Suppose I should do the same. Ask, and I will attempt to tighten the cogs of your ongoing education as best I can.
Okay. That tool you mentioned, is it a weapon?
Odd question. Is a hammer a weapon? A saw? A Dwemer spring spanner? No, it was just a tool. A device crafted by Sotha Seal to aid in his endless experiments. Suppose I could imagine ways to modify the device, but for what reason?
Do you know where the tool is now?
Haven't a clue. Tools have a way of wandering off when you don't stay vigilant. Had a guar that used to swallow tools when I wasn't looking. Glowed for a month until the enchantment dissipated and the tool passed. Should have heard the screams.
Okay. You worked for Sothasil?
I was his apprentice, but that was years ago. spent time working in the Clockwork City. That's what I learned about energy transference, Dwemer engineering, mechanical symmetry. Made me the dark elf I am today. But I have a question. Who sent you?
Archcanon Tarvis sent me.
The Archcanon? Lord Vivek's High Priest? Suddenly the gears align. I can think of a number of reasons that Alm and V would want to know about C and his tools. But some doors just shouldn't be opened.
Tell me more about Sothasil.
He's the father of mysteries and the architect of time, one of the tribunal, the three living gods of the Dark Elves. Creates all sorts of helpful and intriguing devices, like the Clockwork City. I haven't seen my old master in many years.
What's the Clockwork City?
It's a wonder and a miracle. All brass tunnels, glass domes, and giant gears. He was inspired by the work of the Dwemer. But the Clockwork City is pure Sothasil. He made it to forge the future and reshape the world. I learned a lot there.
Okay, well, thank you very much, and goodbye. Looks like we are done here. So probably our next stop is going to be Balmora. So I will actually just go ahead and end it here and travel over to Balmora. Unless I have a way shrine in Balmora. Not 100% certain. Let's... No, I do not. So it'll be a long travel to get there. So we're just going to go ahead and end it here. And next time I will be in Balmora and going to be doing some investigating in Balmora. Thank you for listening.